Hello and good morning. Yes, good morning students. Today we'll start with question number 3 of exercise 5D. In this, we have already finished with question number 1 and 2. We'll start further. So this is first question. Use distributive law to evaluate. First is 984 multiplied by 102. We have to use it in case of distributive law and then we have to solve it. First 984 and then 102. So here we're going to solve question number 3. First question, like 984 multiplied by 102. Okay, so this 102 we have to use as a distributive law. What we'll do, we'll expand this number, like 984 multiplied by 100 plus 2. I have expanded the number. Now 984 multiplied by each number. 984 multiplied by each number. So 984 multiplied by 100. Then this sign plus again 984 multiplied by 2. Okay. So hope this is clear, like both 984 multiply both the number. Now next 984 multiplied by 100. So it is 98,400 plus 984 multiplied by 2, that is 1,968. Add both the number, you will get the next number, that is 1,368. Okay. So what you have to do first, you have to expand this number. When you expanded it, each number multiply by 984. So each number multiply by 984. When you multiply both, you will get this, and then this multiply, you will get 1968. Add both the number, you will get this. Yes, this is one of the way to solve question number 3. First question, 385 multiplied by 1004. I repeat, 1000 plus 4. So 1000 plus 4. First time you will multiply 385 plus multiply by 1000 plus 385 multiplied by 4. Expand this number and then multiply by both. Here too same, 10,000 plus 2. Then 10,000 multiplied by 446. Similarly 2 multiplied by 446. Just as it is what we had done right now. Now let's move ahead with question number 4. Evaluate using properties. Here we'll again going to do the expansion of the number and then we will going to solve it. Like for example 548 multiplied by 98. We'll going to start it. Question number 4. First 548 multiplied by 98. Expand this term and then using the property of distributivity and further we will solve. I'll expand 500 plus 40 plus 8 multiplied by 98. Now 98 will be multiplied by each number in the bracket, like 500 by 98, 40 by 98 and 8 by 98. So firstly you have to expand the number and whatever the number in the bracket, keep on multiplying with the number outside the bracket. So 500 multiplied by 98 plus 40 multiplied by 98 plus 8 multiplied by 98. So keep on multiplying the number. Once you multiply, just get down the answer. 500 multiplied by 98. 49,000. 40 multiplied by 98, 3920, plus 8 multiplied by 98, 784. Add all the three numbers at the end. So we'll add 53704, that is 53,704. It is just similar to the first question what we had done using the expansion, that is you distributive law. First you have to distribute the number and then keep on multiplying the number outside the bracket. You have to start with question number 2. Question number 3. So your 900 multiplied by 988, 20 multiplied by 988 and 4 multiplied by 988. Expand the number 900 plus 20 plus 4. Each multiplied by 988. The next is 3023 multiplied by 723. So 3000 plus 20 plus 3 each multiplied by 723. So question number 2 and question number 3 you have to practice it by yourself. Question number 5, evaluate using properties. Here in this you have to use the reverse of distributive property. The numbers are already given in the expanded form. Try to get it. See, in this question you have see a number in common. Yes, the number is 679. So we'll using distributive property, we'll try to solve this sum. See here question number 5, that is 679 multiplied by 8 plus 679 multiplied by 2. So yes, I can see a number in common, that is 679. So try to solve it. 679 plus 1 time, because it is in common, then the number left 8 plus 2. I'll write in a bracket which property am I using here, that is using distributivity. Okay, the next, try to evaluate 679 plus 8 plus 2, that is 10. So 679 multiply by 8 plus 2. 8 plus 2, that is 10. 679 multiplied by 10, that is answer 6790. Right, 6790. So using distributivity, we written the number in common first, then the rest of the number in a bracket. Try to evaluate, that is 8 plus 2, 10, then multiply the number. The next number we'll try. Now the next number is 284 multiplied by 12 minus 284 multiplied by 2. Yes, in second question, 284 multiplied by 12 minus 284 multiplied by 2. Yes, the number in common, that is 284. Be very careful about the sign given over here, that is minus sign. So I write the question. 284 multiplied by 12 minus 284 multiplied by 2. Yes, I can see 284 in common. We'll try to write it first. 284 multiply by the number left. See, 12 minus 2. We'll write 12 minus 2. 284 multiply by 12 minus 2, that is 10. Try to evaluate. 284 multiplied by 10, that is 2840. 2840. So I repeat, 8324 multiplied by 1945 minus 8324 multiplied by 945. Says the question, 8324 multiplied by 1945 minus 8324 multiplied by 945. So I can say the number in common, that is 8324. Then the remaining number will be put in the bracket, that is 1945. Here in between I have to put the minus sign according to the mark given in the question, and then 945. Here 8324 multiplied by 1945 minus 945, that is 1000. Which property am I using? I'll be writing in the bracket. Yes, we are using the property of distributivity. Okay, property of distributivity. Now multiply the number, you will get the answer. 8324 and 0. Okay, so this is the answer, very simpler way to solve it. Now nextly, the remaining questions, do it for practice. All the remaining questions. Let's move ahead with the next question. Question number 6. Find the product of the greatest number of 3 digits and smallest number of 5 digits. Greatest number of 4 digits and the greatest number of 3 digits. So we have to find the product. Product, that is multiplication. This word product means multiplication. So we have to find the multiplication of both. Firstly, we'll write the greatest number of 3 digit and then smallest number of 5 digit. We'll try to solve here. Question number 6. First, greatest number of 3 digit. Yes, greatest number of 3 digits, that is 999, and smallest number of 5 digits. One, two, three, four, five. 5 digits smallest number. Greatest and smallest number. Now we have to find a product. So required product is equal to 999 multiplied by 10,000 will get 99,90,000. This is how you have to do. So similarly the next question, but here in both the case you have to find the greatest number rather than smallest number. Greatest number, that is of 4 digit. So the number will be 9,999, and greatest number of 3 digit, that is 999. The next is question number 7, filling the blanks. Here we have to evaluate using the distributive method already given over here. So see students, 437 plus 3, 400 minus 3. So 437 plus 3 and 400 minus 3 will solve. See students, 437 plus 3 not given, but 437 minus 3, that is 394, already given. So from these two, one is given and one is not given, we'll find it. 437 plus 3, that is 4 40. That's it. You have to use a tactic in which you have to see whether given or not. Yes, it is given and this is not given. So you have to find the non-given number. That is 440. The next question is 66 plus 44 plus 22 is equal to 11 multiplied by dash is equal to 11 multiplied by dash. See, I have written the question over here to evaluate this 66 plus 44 plus 22. Now take out the 11 in common. 6 plus 4 multiplied by plus 2 is equal to 12. So 11 multiplied by 12, that is 132. Now the next question number 8, evaluate. It is just like question number 5, wherein you have to expand the number. Question number 8, evaluate, is just like question number 4 and 5. You have to expand the number and then evaluate. Like for example, 355 is given. So expand it like 300 plus 50 plus 5 multiply by each 18. Okay, 355. Each number multiply by 18. So now the next exercise 5D. Question number 1. Show that division of whole number is close or not close. We have to show. We have to find the answer by evaluating, that is whether it is closed or not. So let's try to do it. First, for example, 5 and 8 are whole numbers. But 5 plus 8 is not a whole number. So here I divide 5 divided by 8 is not a whole number. So I'll write closure property does not exist for division. See here students, whether closure property is applicable or implies for division. So it is not, because 5 divided by 8, two numbers when divided, so answer is not a whole number. So closure property does not exist for division. Now the second question, any whole number divided by 1 gives the number itself. Let's try this. For example, 2 divided by 2 is equal to 1. But in this case we have to find like 2 divided by 1, any whole number divided by 1, will it give the number itself? Yes. So the above statement is true. Any whole number divided by 1 gives the number itself. Now the next question. Every non-zero whole number divided by itself gives 1. Where every non-zero whole number divided by itself gives 1. Like 2 divided by 2 is equal to 1. So here in this case also the above statement is true. Now the next question. 0 divided by any non-zero number is 0 only. So let us check with an example. 0 divided by 138? Just in case an example. So answer is 0. Here too the above statement is true. That is 0 divided by any non-zero number is 0 only. Let's try the next one. Question 5. The last question of this. A whole number divided by 0 is not defined. For each part given above, give an example. So we'll understand with an example. For example, 3 divided by 0 is equal to non-defined. So 3 divided by 0 is equal to not defined. So here I'll write the above statement is true. So that's it for today, students. We finished till exercise 5D, and the remaining question which I have given you, just do it as in practice and jot down all the sums whichever we have practiced and given you for practice. That's it for today. Thank you.